welcome to TheMan Games. Today on the channel we're looking at how to create the Survivor Series attire of the Usos, Jey and Jimmy, and the new t-shirt of Roman Reigns. So for the Usos it's just their in-ring attire, and we are going to start off with Jimmy Uso. So then the in-ring attire, go to edit, we're going to go to hair dye, click on dye. So we're going to click on square for colour select. So we've got this shade of red there, it's just the exact normal red as you see on the sample colours. So then we are going to click on that, we're going to zoom out, and then we are going to make the cursor as large as possible, like that, and then we're going to dye it just by holding down X to go across, so then it looks like that. So that's it for the hair. And now for the clothing, so on the upper body, so it's the day one-ish t-shirt that they already have on, but what we've done is we have changed the colour to both white and white, the exact same white that's on the sample colours. Then we put this image over the front of it to cover up the day one-ish image or logo, as you like to say. So we just click on this, click on colour, you can see that flashing there. So we just made that white, as you can see there. And then we have this, the bloodline image there. So how did I get this image? Well, you can get off the community creation, or the way I did it is I imported the image off my laptop onto the game. We do have a video on the channel showing you how to do that. So if you just type in TheMan Games, how to get images onto my 2K20, video should come up. So that is how we got this image. We just took a screenshot of the front of the t-shirt on www.shop.com and then put it onto the PlayStation. But like I said before, you can find this image on the community creation. If you type in Bloodline, Roman Reigns, the Usos, you're going to find this image there. And next up we've got this oval image that is just covering in the Usos on the back. So we'll click on colours again and you can see it flashing. So we just put that image there on the back, covering up the Usos. Obviously that wants to be white as well, and then we've got the We The Ones on the back of the t-shirt there, like that, so it looks like that. Obviously the same way we got the We The Ones was exactly the same way as I just explained how to get the Bloodline t-shirt front logo or design, whatever you like to call it. These two things on the fingers are exactly what is already on the Jimmy Uso on the game. And now going down to lowers, so bottoms. And we have chosen these ones here, and the colours is just white, just the one colour. And then if we go down to shoes and boots, it's already the trainers that are on the Usos. Now the only thing that we can't change, which they did have on at Survivor Series, was the socks were blue, but it only lets you change the colour of the trainer, not the actual socks as you see there going around the side. You could maybe put an image over them to do that if you really wanted to. Maybe we'll have a quick try now. So maybe if we clicked on this one, but it might go over the top of the tongue of the trainers. As you can see there, it's going over. So if we did try to change it to a blue, then it's going to look like that, and that doesn't look great. So yeah, you have to leave them black, I'm afraid. And that is it for the Jimmy Uso. We're going to go into Jey Uso next. Right then, so now going into the Jey Uso. So once again we are going to change the hair, which is obviously exactly the same way as we did for the Jimmy. So the same shade of red, so same again, we're making the cursor bigger, zooming out, and then once you've zoomed out, X to dye the hair, like that. And now into clothing. So very similar to how we did the Jimmy Uso, so it's the Usos t-shirt there already, but this is the one that Jey has with like the shredded bit at the bottom, so that one there. And we did the same thing as last time, we made them both the colours white, and then we put that image over the front, same as we did on the Jimmy Uso, as you can see there. Made that white and then put the Bloodline t-shirt design over the front, and then on the back we put that image there again, cover up the wording Usos. You can see that flashing up on this one here. So I guess the reason why we couldn't see it on the Jimmy was because the image had completely covered it. so that's probably why you couldn't see it before. And obviously we put the ones over the top of that like we did on the Jey Uso. And then we're going to go down to the lower right arm, and it's this one here, and the colour for that is just white. I should have mentioned before, all the materials are default, that's why I'm not probably clicking on them, just to save a bit of time for the video. And now bottoms, and for this Jey Uso we chose this one here, and the colour is just white as you can see. And the trainers are exactly the same as for Jey Uso, exactly the same. So like I said before, we can't change the socks, they have to stay black unfortunately. So we flew by through that Jey Uso. We are going to go into the new Roman Reigns t-shirt design next. Before we go into the Roman Reigns how to create though, thank you very much for watching this video today. If you have enjoyed it, please think about pressing that subscribe button. Please click the like button if you have enjoyed the video as well. Please let me know in the comments if this was helpful at all. And if you are a subscriber, make sure that the notifications are turned on so you know when our next video goes up on the channel. But now into the Roman Reigns how to create. So it is the new needle mover t-shirt that we're looking at here. So upper body, tops. So we have this top here, and the material for this is matte, and the colour is this shade of like a lighter black. So the reason why we had to choose this colour is so then the t-shirt design blends into it. I'll show you why, because if we don't do this shade, if we click off that a second and go to that, you can see the outline of where we've copied the image onto the game. So we don't want that, so we use that shade of like a lighter black, sorry, so it blends in together, so you can't tell when, like, if you zoomed out like that, you can't tell at all, which is what we want. So if you look at the hue and the colour picker, those will give you like the correct shade that you're looking for. And then we go to the image. So this is exactly the same as we've got the Bloodline image. Went on to WWE.shop.com, screenshotted the image, uploaded it through the 2K20 website onto the PlayStation, and that is how we got it here on the channel. For this video, the needle mover image there. And then on the back we've got the Roman Reigns there. Now on the true needle mover design, they don't have the stars on the top of the Roman Reigns, but on the wshop.com image on the back, the Roman Reigns on it, like a load of like red marks all over it. It didn't look great, so I didn't really want to use that, so I've used one that I already had on the game. Got this off the community creation, so that's why I've just used this one for here. I thought I'd rather have one that's slightly different that looks better than a one that's exactly the same that doesn't look as good. So that's why I've used that image for this today. And then if we go down to lowers, so the bottoms, so these are exactly the same bottoms that are already on the Roman Reigns on the game. And then down to shoes and boots, so we chose these trainers here, so I believe these are the same ones that the Usos were wearing earlier on. And the material for these are cloth, and the colour is that shade of red, so then they look like that. And yeah, that is it. That is how to create the Usos from Survivor Series and the new t-shirt design of Roman Reigns. And obviously, well, it was like the attire he had when he turned on Paul Heyman a few days ago on SmackDown. Well, I do hope you did find this video enjoyable today. Like I said before, please let me know in the comments. If you are a new watcher, please think about subscribing to the channel. Like this video if you did enjoy it. Hope you all have a very Merry Christmas, and thank you for being a supporter of TheMan Games.